This bottle looks pure, but inside it could contain thousands of invisible plastic particles.
From your body to the oceans to the future of our planet, the truth about bottled water is far darker than you think. You trust this bottle. You drink it every day. But what if the purest thing you consume is hiding the dirtiest secrets?
Sold as purity, marketed as health, bottled water has become a trillion-liter global obsession.
Every minute, over 1 million plastic bottles are produced worldwide. But here's the question companies don't want you asking. Is bottled water really different from tap water?
Today, we follow the entire journey, from hidden sources to factory floors to what finally enters your body.
Commercials show untouched mountains, ancient springs, and nature at its purest. Reality? Many brands extract water from underground aquifers using high-pressure industrial pumps.
Aquifers take hundreds, sometimes thousands of years to refill.
In some regions, aggressive extraction lowers water tables, leaving nearby communities struggling. Yes, the same water that flows through city pipes. Companies purchase public water, filter it, bottle it, and sell it back at up to 300 times the cost. Millions of liters arrive daily before processing begins. Step 1. Pre-filtration removes sand, rust, and visible particles. Activated carbon strips chlorine, odors, acyls, and organic contaminants.
Then comes reverse osmosis temly, forcing water through microscopic membranes, blocking salts, metals, and microbes.
But RO removes everything, even beneficial minerals your body needs.
So manufacturers often add minerals back, artificially, to improve taste.
Ultraviolet light destroys remaining bacteria by damaging their DNA.
Finally, ozone gas disinfects the water, keeping it sterile inside sealed bottles. The water is purified, sanitized, and looks flawless. But the real contamination hasn't even begun yet. The water is purified, sanitized, and looks flawless. But every bottled drink begins as small petroleum-based plastic pellets derived from crude oil.
Yes, the same fossil fuels powering cars are used to create the bottle you drink from.
Heated beyond 250 degrees Celsius, the plastic is melted and injected into preform molds. These tiny tubes will soon become the bottles found in every store.
Compressed air stretches the plastic, forming a bottle in less than 5 seconds.
They look sterile, untouched by humans, perfectly safe. But safety isn't always visible. Most bottles are made from PET, lightweight, cheap, and shockingly permeable.
When exposed to heat, PET can release antimony and other chemicals into the water.
Studies show chemical leaching increases dramatically with temperature.
But chemicals aren't the biggest concern anymore. Microplastics are.
So small, they are invisible to the naked eye. Let that sink in.
Scientists have now detected microplastics in human blood.
And even deeper, inside vital organs. Researchers are studying links to inflammation, hormone disruption,
and long-term disease risks.
From factories to trucks to warehouses, bottles often endure extreme heat for days.
Reusing single-use bottles accelerates plastic breakdown, releasing even more particles.
Ironically, the people trying hardest to stay healthy may be consuming the most plastic. But the greatest damage isn't happening inside the bottle. It's happening to the entire planet.
Every single minute, 1 million plastic bottles are purchased worldwide. In just 1 year, humanity produces over 500 billion plastic bottles.
You've been told plastic is recycled, reused, responsibly managed. But the truth is far less comforting.
The rest is buried, burned, or lost. Most bottles will outlive you, your children, and generations beyond.
A single plastic bottle can take up to 450 years to decompose.
And millions escape waste systems, flowing directly into rivers.
Every major river eventually delivers our plastic to the ocean. A floating trash continent, twice the size of Texas.
Over 1 million marine animals die each year from plastic. Mistaking it for food, they slowly starve with full stomachs. Sunlight and waves shred plastic into microscopic particles, small enough to enter the food chain.
Fish eat the plastic, and we eat the fish.
The plastic always finds its way back to us.
Scientists have even discovered microplastics drifting through the air we breathe.
We now consume thousands of plastic particles every year without realizing it.
For decades, wealthy nations shipped plastic waste abroad, transferring the problem instead of solving it.
What began at convenience has become one of humanity's greatest environmental mistakes. But here's the twist no one expects. Bottled water isn't always safer than tap water.
What if the water you trust the most isn't actually safer?
In multiple blind taste tests, most people can't tell the difference.
Because sometimes there is no difference.
In many developed regions, tap water is tested dozens, lacerals even hundreds, lacer of times every month.
Meanwhile, bottled water is often tested far less frequently.
Different regulations, different rules, different risks.
Unlike tap water, bottled water can sit for months, even years. And the longer it sits, the more plastic particles may accumulate.
Several investigations have uncovered bottled water contaminated with bacteria, mold, and even industrial chemicals. Millions of bottles have been recalled worldwide due to safety concerns.
Terms like spring water and glacial sound natural, but definitions can be surprisingly flexible.
Brands don't just sell water, they sell purity, status, and peace of mind.
Fear drives profit, and bottled water became the symbol of safety.
Yet bottled water can cost up to 2,000 times more than tap.
transforming one of Earth's most abundant resources into a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Convenience is powerful, and habits are hard to question.
Many experts now recommend filtered tap water, stored in safer, reusable containers.
Sometimes the safest choice is already in your home.
So why do we keep buying it?
Because the bottled water industry doesn't want you to see. Water is not just a product. It is life itself. By 2030, global demand for fresh water is expected to exceed supply.
Entire regions are already running dry.
More people, more consumption, less water.
As scarcity grows, water is increasingly controlled by powerful corporations.
Can something essential for survival truly belong to anyone?
In some places, communities live beside extraction plants, yet struggle to access clean water.
A luxury for some, a necessity for others.
If consumption continues, there could be more plastic than fish in the ocean by weight.
The future is being shaped by the choices we make today.
Around the world, millions are making a simple switch. Advanced filtration systems now provide safe drinking water without the plastic. Better for your health and far better for your wallet.
Real change doesn't require perfection, just awareness.
When millions change habits, industries are forced to evolve.
The next generation of packaging is already emerging.
Because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it.
The question is no longer what's convenient. It's what kind of future you want to drink from.
Water was never meant to be trapped in plastic, sold for profit, or taken for granted.